Hello, welcome back to the channel, and we are doing more Tarkir Dragonstorm draft, and we get to pack one, pick one. Warden of the Grove. This card is so good. 2 and a green for a 2/2 at the beginning of your end step. Put a counter on it, and then whenever another non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. So splashable, very, very strong card. If they don't answer it right away, you kind of just run away with the game. Other than that, I think I would take either Teeming Dragonstorm or Caustic Exhale next. And then the pack gets a little bit weaker. I mean, Pack Beast is also fine, so I guess that would be the next pick. The 2 tricolor 4-drops are okay if you're in those colors, but I don't really want to spend like a first or second pick on those cards. But yeah, easy Warden of the Grove, and then questionable whether it be Teeming Dragonstorm or the Caustic Exhale. I'd probably lean Caustic Exhale. It's important to have the cheap, efficient removal spells. But yeah, Warden's great. So we can go ahead and see where that leads us. All right, so we have Breaching Dragonstorm, Dragon Sniper, Jeskai Shrinekeeper, Sultai Monument, also a good pick. Shock Brigade is an excellent 2-drop, but more for the Boros or the Mardu aggro decks. Sagu Pummeler if we want to stay green, which, I don't know, this card's fine, but definitely not worth an early pick like this. I think just to stay on the safe side, I will just go ahead and take the Sultai Monument. The Monuments are good picks early because they give you something to do on turn 2, they help you hit your land drops, and they help you fix, and they give you a mana sink for something later to do in the game. You can't just like load up on these. You probably want, I don't know, I've had like 3 and that's fine. I feel like any more than that and you run into some problems. But yeah, I think the monuments are just very, very good. There's also a Dragonstorm Globe, so that could also be a good card as well. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the Sultai Monument. Okay, now what do we get? We get Synchronized Charge and Skirmish Rhino are both excellent cards. Synchronized Charge goes really well with the whole +1/+1 counters theme, which we could end up going into. There's also Sagu Wildling and a Dragonstorm Globe. So the question is, are we going to end up in like a 5-color soup deck, or are we going to be a little bit more focused in on +1/+1 counters? In which case the Synchronized Charge has some, the Synchronized Charge has some very nice play patterns. So if you play like a 2-mana 2/2 on turn 2, and then on turn 3 you can make it a 4/4, and then you can harmonize it and make it a 6/6 because it has vigilance. So that's very strong. I'm willing to try that out, actually. I mean, it's also just like a good card. Even in like the soup dice, you can give all your cards Vigi Trample, which is very nice. Okay, so now we get the choice between Knockout Maneuver and Sagu Wildling. I mean, if we're going to be going all in on this +1/+1 counters theme, I don't hate the Knockout Maneuver. It's definitely no quick shot, clear shot. I think it's clear shot is just this, but instant speed, and that makes a world of difference. But it is important to have removal, and then a lot of times your creatures are going to end up being bigger than theirs anyway. Shocking Sharpshooter is also an excellent 2-drop, but again, more for the Boros aggro deck where it's really, really good there. And of course, the Sagu Wildling as well. Like, that's a really close pick, actually. I think we're just going to go with the Knockout Maneuver and stay in this like +1/+1 counters space. Okay, there's not too much here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the Quichelet Skimmer, and then hopefully we find some Renew or we already have the Synchronized Charge to help out with the Harmonize aspect. So yeah, I actually think the Quichelet Skimmer is going to be pretty good here. The next pick after that, I mean, the Heritage Reclamation and Sarkhan's Resolve are both fine sideboard cards. Thornwood Falls would probably be my next pick. Anyway, we're going to take the Quichelet Skimmer here. And then I think we can just follow it up with another Quichelet Skimmer, just go all in on blue-green. And then I haven't found blue-green to be the most potent color pair, but I don't know. I'm willing to take this. I feel like that's a sign. So pick 7. we get not a whole lot. We get Nature's Rhythm to search our library for a creature card with mana value X or less put on the battlefield. And you can harmonize for X and quad green. I feel like I'd rather just take a Heritage Reclamation or maybe a Reputable Merchant, but this is more Abzan leaning, whereas our first couple picks are more Sultai or Temur leaning. I think I'll just take the Heritage Exclamation or Reclamation. It has some niche uses. We probably won't end up with it in the main deck. Okay, there's really not much for us here. No green cards. The blue card here is not great. Humbling Elder. Embermouth Sentinel could be okay. I feel like I'm just going to take the Swiftwater Cliffs. So we're kind of hedging right now between like Temur and Sultai, and with green as a base. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and take the Swiftwater Cliffs. Not really that committal. Again, none of these cards really speak to me. I guess I'll just take a Blossoming Sands. Okay. Well, now we get a Scoured Barrens. There's also a Breaching Dragonstorm, which could be good with all of the... I mean, we don't have any dragons yet, and we did pass on Sagus. It's either that or Scoured Barrens. We could lean Abzan. I'm going to take the Scoured Barrens. I'm not sure if that's correct. Okay. Again, we could just take a Dismal Backwater. We could also take Alesha's Legacy. But with the two Keyshless Skimmers, I don't know if we want to splash Alesha's Legacy. Okay, we're a little all over the place right now, but I mean, our fixing will allow us to kind of take whatever we want in the next couple packs. Ooh, I think I'll take a Snowmelt Stag here. I feel like that could be good with our Harmonized card right now. Yeah, so we'll go for that. Sarkhan's Resolve Wield. So again, Heritage Reclamation and Sarkhan's Resolve are fine sideboard cards, but I don't really want to play them in the main deck. All right, let's just hope we get a banger. I don't really see a banger. This is disturbing. But we get Stillness in Motion. No, I'm just kidding. This is really, really bad. Rare. What to take? I mean, it feels really bad to waste a pick one on like a Snakeskin Veil, but Snakeskin Veil does go along with our game plan, and if we want to protect the Warden of the Grove, I could see that being a thing. Maybe wheel the Agent of Kotus because no one else is going to want that. Sonic Shrieker is very strong, but we're a little far from casting that. Yeah, I think I'll take the Snakeskin Veil. So I guess this is definitely a problem with not leaning into like the 5-color soup strategy with the Sagu Wildlings, is you get to a pack like this and you just want to like take Sonic Shrieker or Jeskai Shrinekeeper, and your deck's not really... Oh, look, Roar of Endless Song. So anyway, I guess we're Temur now. So anyway, like I was saying, you end up in this spot where you can't really take all of the good cards, but you know, now we've gotten a clear sign, message received. Let's get these, I don't know. I guess the lands we'll get the Scoured Barrens out of there for sure, but I guess the other lands can stay because they all touch Temur in some capacity. But yeah, now we just get Roar of Endless Song passed to us, which is, you know, that's really nice. Other than that, there's a Host of the Hereafter if you want to go count like heavy counter synergies, and it's totally fine. We have Dustyat Earthcarver, hopefully could wheel, but I doubt it. Ice Ridge Serpent would be fine. But yeah, we're definitely going to take the Roar of Endless Song. That's a really nice pickup. So, oh, I think we could just take another Synchronized Charge. It's not very often you get two of these things. And I think it can end up being very strong with our multitude of creatures. Like, again, that play pattern I was talking about. If you go turn 2 Keyshless Skimmer, and then you go turn 3, you have to have 2 green sources. You go turn 3, Synchronized Charge on your Keyshless Skimmer, make it a 4/4, attack 4/4 Vigi, and then main phase 2, you use the 4/4 to harmonize out the Synchronized Charge and make it a 6/6. And with Keyshless Skimmer, that's even better because you also draw a card, because the Synchronized Charge leaves your graveyard. So yeah, that sounds really, really nice. There's also Focus the Mind, Fresh Start, Sagu Pummeler, and those are fine. But yeah, let's really lean in on this Synchronized Charge plan. Okay, not much here. I guess we just take a Temur Tawny back, totally reasonable 3-drop creature that allows us to draw and discard. Perhaps, you can discard a synchronized charge and then you can harmonize it the same turn with the Temur Tawny back. So there's a lot of cool play patterns there. Channel Dragonfire is fine, but not really splashable removal as opposed to, say, Molten Exhale. Croteak Neskar and Durgar Island Dragon are totally fine, but yeah, I think Temur Tawny back's the clear pick here. Well, I mean, why not have 3 Keechless Skimmers to go with our synchronized charges? And now we're basically just going to look for anything that like fishes itself out of the graveyard. So other than that, there's also Wingblade Disciple, which could be good. I imagine we can double spell quite often in this deck, and then you can just flurry out some birds. But yeah, let's go ahead and take our 3rd Keechless Skimmer, really solidify us there. Okay, so we could take Keru Goldkeeper, which has a renew. There's also like Agent of Codis, which is like fine. I feel like I want to take the higher upside card. We already have a Dismal Backwater and a Sultai Monument. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the Keru Goldkeeper. Much higher upside, much better payoff for graveyard shenanigans. Okay, I don't really see anything here that's great for us. I mean, Yathan Tomb Guard is okay. 3 mana, 2/3 menace. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose a life. Well, I guess we could maybe be Sultai Splash Red. That I could see being a thing. Let's try the Yathan Tomb Guard. It's not guaranteed to make the main deck. Okay. I think here I'm going to take a Dispelling Exhale. It's important to have that 2-drop interaction, and if you're base green-blue, you don't really get too much of that. I mean, you have the Piercing Exhale is fine, but you need a board presence. Dispelling Exhale can just like counter anything early game, and sometimes even late game with a dragon, it can be fine. Okay, I guess we'll just take an Agent of Codis. It's not great, but it at least fits the theme of what we're trying to do. And with triple Keechless Skimmer, I'll take any renew card, playable renew card that I can get. Okay, nothing really here. We'll just take a uncommon, I guess. I think the deck's looking pretty solid so far. A lot of 2-drops, which is nice. We have a counter spell. We can probably move these to the board unless we're just... I mean, it's nice to have them in case we're just super low on the interaction. We get another Snowmelt Stag, which, again, it's good with the synchronized charges. And then hopefully we can just find Unending Whisper. Unending Whisper is pretty good with the Snowmelt Stag. Unending Whisper also obviously good with the Keechless Skimmers. Croteak Neskard is a fine defensive card, but I don't really want to start in the main deck if I don't have to. Okay, just a couple more cards here. All right. And what do we see here? Okay, so we have another Swiftwater Cliffs to help fix for the Roar of Endless Song. We have a Sinkhole Surveyor, which is a good card, but you really have to play it on turn 2 for it to be good. So I might take the Dragon Broods Relic just to have a thing to help accelerate our mana fix, and then also turns into this 4-mana deal like Lightning Helix something, and it's really hard for decks to beat that a lot of the time. Trader Out Envoy is like fine, but so replaceable. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Dragon Broods Relic here. It also helps fix for like, I mean, we're blue-green base splashing black and red, so I think that helps with the fixing. Okay. So here there's a Champion of Doosan, there's a Sib-Sig Appraiser, and there's another Snowmelt Stag. Aegis Sculptor to a lesser extent. I mean, if you can load your graveyard, it's good with the Keechless Skimmers. So this is very interesting because I think generally speaking, Sib-Sig Appraiser is a much better card than Champion of Doosan. But in this deck, it might make a little bit more sense to play the Champion of Doosan because we have the triple Keechless Skimmer. I really like Sipsig Appraiser. This is very tough. I think I actually am going to lean into the Champion of Doosan. It wears counters well. It puts a trample counter on things. I think this card's really, really strong. Okay, wow, this pack is really good. There's like 6 cards I want. So we got Awaken the Honored Dead, Great Saga, and Sultai. Sage of the Fang goes great with our +1/+1 counter synergies. Dragonclaw Strike's a good fight spell. Lion Weight is also a good like removal spell. We have another Crotique Nest Guard. That's not really consideration. It's really between those 4 cards. And I think the power level, yeah, you can't really deny the power level of this Awaken the Honored Dead. And then it also can turn on our Keyshless Skimmers on Chapter 3. I think we're just going to go ahead and take that. Okay. I don't see too much here. Oh, wait, Piercing Exhale. Yeah, I probably need to take Piercing Exhale here. I think I'm also going to cut this Ython Tomb Guard. We definitely need a little bit more on the creature front, but should be okay. Okay, I could take a... I can't really splash a Skirmish Rhino. I mean, I kind of can, but not really. Sultai Monument doesn't really help with that. I think I just take another Champion of Doosan here. Alternatively, there's a 100 Battle Veteran, but I don't really want to splash for this. I'd rather just take this another solid creature for our deck. Yeah, I think Einok Wayfarer is totally reasonable here. So it getting the land card out of your graveyard triggers the Keyshless Skimmers. Again, another way that we can hopefully not miss our land drops. So yeah, I think that's going to be the pick here. Oh, Lotus Light Dancers. That's a cool card. I think we just go ahead and take that. So 5 mana, 3/6 life linker in Sultai, and then when it enters, you search a library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card, and you put them in your graveyard and then shuffle. So you could put like Goldkeeper, Champion of Doosan, and Agent of Kotis into your bin, and then you not harmonize, but you renew them out of the graveyard and trigger your Keyshless Skimmer. Okay, this is interesting. So we have Sultai Devotee versus Rakshasa's Bargain versus, I guess, Globe. It's really between Sultai Devotee and Rakshasa's Bargain. I don't think I can deny the card advantage here of Rakshasa's Bargain. I think that was a really close pick. Probably needed a little bit more time. I'm kind of regretting it because with the Piercing Exhale, that might have not have been a good pick there, but that's okay. I guess we'll take a Stormplane Detainment. We can't really play it. Nothing really for us here. Oh, Unending Whisper. I think we actually might want to play that, especially with the double Snowmelt Stag. Okay, so we're gonna have to start making a couple cuts. We have 25 cards, so we need to make 2 cuts. Okay. So we don't have great fixing. So we could cut the Roar of Endless Song, but I don't know. It feels easy enough with the Dragon Brood's Relic as well. That's also a piece of fixing. We're not doing too much at instant speed. I mean, we have the Rakshasa's Bargain. I feel like I'm inclined to cut non-creatures. So I think we can maybe cut the Dispelling Exhale. I mean, we're just trying to go bigger and better, and we're probably going to be curving out a lot of the time. And we'd rather play like Piercing Exhale at instant speed later, or Rakshasa's Bargain a little later. So yeah, maybe we cut the Dispelling Exhale. I could see that being wrong, but we'll go ahead and do that. And then for our last cut, it could be the Roar, but I don't know, that just feels wrong. It doesn't feel good, you know what I mean? So we really want to trigger our Keyshless Skimmers as much as possible. So basically anything that triggers it, we don't want to cut. We obviously want the Warden of the Grove. Unending Whisper is pretty good with our stags. I guess we could cut like one stag. That's probably not that bad. Yeah, we only have a couple of harmonized cards. The Champion of Dusans also do a good job of harmonizing. Yeah, let's cut like one stag. I think that's fine. Okay, so as far as our fixing is concerned, yeah, I think one mountain's fine. As far as black, we have 1, 2, 3, like 3.5 black cards. And we have a Sultai monument as well. So we have 2, 3, 4-ish sources. It's not amazing, but and also the Dragon Brood's Relic. So I think this is fine. For forests, we have 7. I don't like that. And then for islands, we also have 7. So 7 and 7. We might be able to get and also the Sultai monument helps too. I think we're supposed to cut an island for a forest. We have a lot more things to play with green mana. And then 2 red sources. The Roar of Endless Song is definitely sketchy, but the card is extraordinarily powerful. So yeah, I think we're going to run it like this, and we'll see you in the games. All right, we're playing against Gorgon, and we have won the die roll, and our hand looks pretty good, so we're going to keep. So pretty simple here. Turn 2, Sultai Monument. Turn 3, Warden of the Grove. All right, opponent has played a Mardu Devotee on 1, which is always a little bit scary. But if they can't kill the Warden of the Grove, oh, there's our swamp. Okay, so let's go ahead and go Island, Sultai Monument, and in this case, we'll just go ahead and grab another forest. So I assume they're going to play a mountain. Yeah, of course, that's fair. Any 2-drops? No 2-drops. Very nice. Okay, so we could play the Champion, or we could play the Warden. The Warden gives so much upside if they cannot deal with it. And even if they do, we have a good follow-up with like Champion. Oh, Twin Bolt. Well, that's fair. They were going to Twin Bolt the Champion anyway. So that's all right. Okay, Quarry Mountain Stalwart. That is not okay. Ooh, there's a Keishless Skimmer, which is nice. So we could go Keishless Skimmer Synchronized Charge. We could also go Champion of Dusan. I think I'm going to risk it for the... I could go... Yeah, Keishless Skimmer Synchronized Charge is totally fine. It's also more mana efficient. It also sets us up to potentially, like, double spell on the following turn. It also blanks their board right now. And then if they, like, swing out, I know they have a trick and I just won't block. The only thing that really punishes this is another, like, a deal 4. So something like Molten Exhale. Okay, yeah, they're attacking. I am most certainly not blocking. So that means they probably have like a pump spell or something of that nature. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now I think I can go Champion of Dusan, Synchronized Charge using the Champion, put it on the Keishless Skimmer, swing for 6. I think that's good. It also deals a ton of damage. And then hopefully we don't just like die on the next turn. So, oh wait. We'll tap the Champion, put it on all on the Keishless Skimmer, draw a card, play this land, hit them for 6. Okay. Keishless Skimmer doing good things. Next turn we could like kill something with the Piercing Exhale, which would be nice. Okay, they're just going to swing out. So they probably have something, but at this point I can't really afford not to block. Let's see what they have here. Hopefully it's not something too devastating. Like something at least that I can still... Okay, that's totally fine. Oh, never mind. This is totally not fine and we probably lose the game now. But okay. It's actually not too bad. So we could go Dragonbrood's Relic plus Lotus Light Dancers. That's an option. I think having the other blocker is really important. Let's just go Lotus Light Dancers here. And then we'll go ahead and grab a black card, blue card, and a green card. Oh, I messed up there. I could have left the green open and then gotten a synchronized charge and just like put 2 +1/+1 counters on this. But that's okay. We will grab a synchronized charge, we'll grab an unending whisper, and then we will grab the Karu Goldkeeper as well. So we'll put those all in the bin, and then no attacks here. And then, yeah, hopefully they just cannot deal with the Lotus Light Dancers, although actually I forgot that they do get to make the Quarry Mountain Stalwart fly, which is really unfortunate. But they only get 1 turn. Oh, and then if they have a double spell, they just kill me. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, I guess there's not too much I could have done there. All right, double spell and kill me. Double spell and kill me? Okay, cool. We survived. This is good. So, let's see. I think we could do a lot of things here. So we can go, yeah, let's go Synchronized Charge, tap the champion, target the Lotus Light Dancers, and then we can hit them for 5. I could also go Karu Goldkeeper and put 2 counters on it, so it becomes 7. That's an option. The other option, I guess, is to just kill the Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Yeah, that's probably just better. We're going to hit them for like so much and gain so much life. Okay, they're just going to block here. That's fine. I still gain 5 life points. And then we're going to go... yeah, let's just go Agent, Dragonbrood's Relic, Piercing Exhale, pierce the Quarry Mountain Stalwart, tap down the Agent, cannot behold a dragon. Yeah, I just gained 10 life. I don't think it's possible for my opponent to come back. I mean, if they can kill the Lotus Light Dancers, it might be possible. Okay, Wayspeaker Bodyguard, sure. It's not too much of a big deal here. Yeah, so they're just going to get in for some points, but now I just give this flying and then it's just over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna make our Lotus Light Dancers fly, and then they just cannot deal with this. I might as well attack with the champion as well. Like, this is a lot of damage, and we go up to 16, and it's just extraordinarily difficult for our opponents to come back here. Like, the most they can do is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then if they play the Martyr Devotee, and then maybe they have Duty Beyond Death, that's an additional 4, and I'm blocking something. It just seems really, really unlikely, unless they kill Lotus Light Dancers, like, right now, which they would need a Stormplane Detainment, which it doesn't look like they have. They probably have to... Well, they have to leave the Starry-Eyed Skyrider back, in which case we just awaken the Honored Dead, kill it, and then it's over. Yeah. Nope. I think that's about it. Yeah, they can't deal enough damage to me. They have to hold back. And this game is over. Okay, they deal... Yeah, they deal 6 to me, 7 to me, whatever. It just doesn't matter. All right, and we kill it. Goodbye. And we smack them. That's it. All right, pretty convincing game 1. See you in the next. All right, we are on the draw versus Nobular, and our hand looks pretty good, so we'll keep. No black mana, but we can go Keisha Skimmer into Champion of Dusan and hold up Snakeskin Veil in the following turn, so hopefully that's good enough. Opponent has... Oh, look, there's a swamp. So we'll go Forest to start, and then... Yeah, they went Evolving Wilds into swamps, so could be anything. Okay, black, white. All right, there's a tap land, don't really care. Maybe we're just going to go 2-mana, 2/2 flyer on turn 2. Seems fine. Follow that up with the champion, probably. See if they have a removal spell for this. Tempest Hawk. What the heck? Well, we actually don't really want that to be a thing. Huh. I mean, if they really want to play another Tempest Hawk, I'm okay with it. I could attack and see if they block, but no, I'm taking way too many turns off. I'm just going to go Swamp Champion, and then I'm going to, like, pass. They can hit me if they want. If their turn is Tempest Hawk into Tempest Hawk, I think I'm okay with that. It's lining up pretty nicely against my board, though. Okay, Tempest Hawk, sure. Alright, that's fine. Okay, Snowmelt Stag. So, yeah, let's go combat. Let's just hit them with the champion, see if they block. Okay. Alright, so now I think we're just going to go Keru Goalkeeper here and then pass. The Keru Goalkeeper holds back the Tempest Hawks. And then on the following turn, like if they kill the Goalkeeper, I could renew and draw a card. All right, well, show me your trick. Show me your trick. That's totally fine. Could be Alesha's Legacy. Could be +3/+0 trick. Oh, sure. That's totally fine. Okay. All right. So now the Keru Goalkeeper. All right. So they find more Tempest Hawks. But now they only have a single mana that they can do with stuff. Oh, they have Caustic X hit? Worthy cost. Okay, well, there goes my plan. Alright, I think we're going to go Snowmelt Stag, hold up the Snakeskin Veil, because now it's not as important to get stuff out of the graveyard because we can't really draw cards anyway. And, I mean, at the end of the day, my opponent's just playing a bunch of 3-mana 2/2 flyers. It's not that bad, honestly. The Snowmelt Stag hits really hard, and then next turn we can go Knockout Maneuver, make it like a 6/3 and kill one of the Tempest Hawks. They're also like pretty low on mana resources, so I mean their turn could just end up being like Tempest Hawk. Oh my god, are they gonna find another Tempest Hawk? Is this the 4 Tempest Hawk deck? Wow, it's the 4 Tempest Hawk deck. Incredible. So anyway, we're going to smack them for like 10, which is very cool. Oh, look, it's a Warden in the Grove. Cool. Okay, let's go Knockout Maneuver here to here. Play a Dismal Backwater. Smack them for 10. And they're like very, very, very dead next turn. I mean, they could play a Tempest Hawk. That's pretty good. Oh, Stormplane Detainment. Oh no, it'd be a shame if I had something to blow them out for a single mana. Oh no, whatever will I do? It is impossible to say. Oh, opponent's taking so long. And the Snakeskin Veil. And the game's over. Okay, good game. Cool. Alright, who would win? A bunch of Tempest Hawks or one Stag Boy? Alright, see you in the next. Alright, we're playing against Dirtle, and we have lost the die roll, but they've taken a mulligan, and our hand looks pretty good, so that's a good start. Hopefully they don't kill our Keisha Skimmer. Everything kind of relies on that. Oh, nice. A tap land, so we can play that on turn 1. And then we can follow that up with Forest into Keisha Skimmer. Oh, they also go Keisha Skimmer. Well, my Keisha Skimmer is going to be better than your Keechless Skimmer, unless you use your Keechless Skimmer to knockout maneuver onto my Keechless Skimmer. See, everything revolves around this turn. If they do not kill my... Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay, actually, maybe not that perfect. So we could go like Champion of Doosan. We could like attack and try to do things. I think the safest play is to go Sultai Monument, find our forest, second forest, and then just pass. So now we're going to hold up our Snakeskin Veil, protect our Keechless Skimmer, and then on the following turn, we can go Synchronized Charge onto the Keechless Skimmer and hold up the Snakeskin Veil to protect. Okay, they have a Champion of Doosan as well. Okay, so we'll go to our turn. We get another forest. So we could... So we cannot go Synchronized Charge plus Snakeskin Veil. Like Synchronized Charge plus Snakeskin Veil. So I think we're going to take this opportunity to kill their Keechless Skimmer while the shields are down, and then smack them for 3, and then we're still holding up our Snakeskin Veil. And then on the following turn, we can go Synchronized Charge, and hold up Snakeskin Veil. So there's a lot of not blinking first here that I am trying to do. Okay, that's a Sagu Pummeler. But see, now it's really good that we've done this, because now our Keechless Skimmer can slam through, which is really important. Okay, so we'll go Forest. We'll go Synchronized Charge here. And then we'll smack them for 5. Let's see, they get to slam us for 8. I feel like it's important. I feel like I'd rather Synchronize Charge right now. And like this thing is just so formidable. And we're holding up the Snakeskin Veil. Okay, perfect. And then we get the Awaken the Honored Dead on the next turn. So that might have been a little risky. You have this turn to like really play something here that punishes this. But I do like having just a big old Keechless Skimmer right now. Okay. Okay, the Unending Whisper is also quite nice. And I can also make a couple blockers. All right. Let's start with an Awaken the Dead. Actually, let's play a Swamp so we can hold up potentially the Unending Whisper. So we'll do that. Destroy the Sagu Pummeler, I think. And then I guess I could just play like my own Champion of Doosan. Although they could just put 2 counters on this. It becomes 6 power. They hit me for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems unlikely they'd be able to kill me through that. Yeah, let's hit. I think we're hitting them always for 7. Because then this puts them potentially dead next turn. They cannot currently kill me right now, even with the Sagu Pummeler. I really like holding up the Snakeskin Veil. I think I'll play the Champion of Doosan. This might incentivize them to try to... well, no, if they do that, then they die to the Keechless Skimmer, so... Karakit Guardian. That's not bad. Oh, interesting. Wait. Are we okay here? Hold on. If we take 4, they're forced to block Keechless Skimmer. Wait, I just give it Trample and a +1/+1 counter? Wait, hold on, this is totally fine. Yeah. No, we just block. Yeah, what? What? No, everything's great. Yeah, this is good. Oh, Lotus Light Dance. Okay, let's go Champion here. Draw a card. It only triggers once. Another Keechless Skimmer. Oh my goodness. I mean, they're forced to block, which is nice. So yeah, let's go to combat. Smack them for 8. Yeah, I don't think that was a great play by the opponent. Okay, let's draw a card first, see what we hit. Okay, Swamp. We'll go Keyshless Skimmer into Swamp, and we're holding up our Snakeskin Veil. So, and they just die. Nice. Nice. All right, see you in the next. All right, we're playing against Tom7890, and we lost a die roll, but our hand looks pretty good, so we're going to keep. So, okay, probably turn 2 Inoc Wayfarer, maybe turn 3 Awaken the Honor Dead, kill something. All right, let's go Island. Yeah, let's just go Inoc Wayfarer. They played a Teamer Devotee, which definitely does a pretty good job here of holding back the fort. We did not get a land off of our Inoc Wayfarer, which does not feel good. Okay, they went turn 3 Rescue Leopard. I can always block that with the Inoc Wayfarer, and that's fine. I don't feel the need to blow anything up with the Awaken the Honor Dead right now. So I think we're just going to go Agent of Codis and then Dismal Backwater. Because now if they attack with the Rescue Leopard, we could just block with Agent and then use the Agent, put all the counters on the Inoc Wayfarer, and then attack through the Teamer Devotee. So unless they have a good follow-up, it does not seem great for them to attack with the Rescue Leopard. Interesting. They have opted to tap down my Inoc Wayfarer. Oh, okay, sure. That seems fine. Rescue Leopard coming in. Yeah, I feel like I'll probably just Agent next turn. We'll see. It seems we draw. There's a mountain. Well, we can scare them with Natural Tron. I think I'm fine doing this. And then hit them for 4. I mean, I can eventually just deal with this Rescue Leopard. It's not too bad right now. Although they do get the card filtering, which is not great. They like their hand too. Not a good sign. Oh, there's a Keyshless Skimmer. Unfortunately, I can't Keyshless Skimmer and Awaken the Honor Dead. So I don't like that. Well, I think we're always attacking them. We'll play around the counter spell. And I think now is the time to go Awaken the Honor Dead. Yeah, if they have the Spectral Denial, oh boy. All right, this Rescue Leopard is just going to beat me down. And they played out the land. They must have some good expensive cards here. They're probably going to play like a 6 cost. Oof. That's probably the... Oh, Synchronized Charge, you say. That's not too bad. Let's see. I mean, it's not great. They could block. If they block with the Carrot Kick Guardian... Man, not having double green in this game has been really punishing. Because if I went Synchronized Charge and then played a Snakeskin Veil and killed their Carrot Kick Guardian while my Enoch Wayfarer lives, that would just be so, so, so good. But now we're in a bit of a tough situation. Yeah, I think it's still better to go Enoch Wayfarer, and then we'll just hit them for 6. And then they can block if they want. They are probably incentivized not to block. Sure, they're just taking a little less damage, making it not lethal on the crackback. I could see that. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I mean, okay, technically, we can make it a lethal attack if we draw a... Wait, they are attacking... Well, we have to block. Oh, do they have something? Molten Exhale. Oh, gosh. All right. Carrot Kick Guardian is vulnerable, but it doesn't... Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. We don't have enough. GG's. Next game. All right, we are playing against Inanina24, and our hand's good enough to keep, so we'll go ahead and do that. It's got Turn one unending was, oh, okay, there's a mountain for our Roar of Endless Song. Very nice. We can go turn one, draw a card. Okay, hey, that's a great curve out. Keisha Skimmer into Team Rattani back. Okay, they go Sultai Devotee on 2. We'll go Keisha Skimmer. And then, I mean, I imagine we're going to go Team Rattani back on 2 unless otherwise noted. Okay, it's fine. I'm not willing to trade this. Okay, Kintree Nurturer is a little annoying. Hopefully they make a body. Okay, that's fine as well. I could just kill it, but I may want to like wait on that. I can just play the Team Rattani back to be mana efficient. It's either that or Piercing Exhale. I think the Team Rattani back allows for greater potential here. Okay, let's just discard an island. And then I don't think I'm blocking, so I'm attacking. And then they're probably going to swing out with both, and I don't block. Because we're setting up well to go Unending Whisper plus Piercing Exhale. Yeah, I don't think I block here. So they're like winning the race right now. Okay, Surak. I probably have to kill that. This is unfortunate. If they have Snakeskin Veil, things get like very, very bad. But at least we drew our 5th land, which is nice. So let's start with an Unending Whisper. Draw 2 cards with the Keisha Skimmer, which is good. Ooh, Synchronized Charge. I do like that. I do like that quite a bit. In fact, am I just supposed to do that? Because then I can hold back the Kintree Nurturer. Huh. I think that might change things. Surak is annoying. But, let's see, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I actually like that. Let's go Synchronized Charge on the Keisha Skimmer. And I get to smack them for 4. And then I get to hold back on defense, block the Kintree Nurturer. They can get in with the Surak and the Sultai Devotee. But, you know, or maybe I just kind of forgo the whole Keisha Skimmer thing. And then we just go for like a Roar of Endless Song, stabilize. Salt Road. Oh, that's very, 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 very bad. Okay, everything's bad. I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad play. No, it's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, what can we do? We can go... We have 5 mana available. We can Synchronize Charge. I mean, we probably have to kill Surak. Well, we're actually not in that bad of a spot right now. I mean, we kind of are. So... I mean, I think it's gotta be Piercing Exhale the Surak. They get to draw, which is unfortunate. And then also unfortunately, I can't double cast my creatures. So I guess we'll play the Agent of Codis, and then we have to just pass and then pray we don't die. But they have 3 cards in hand and they're in Sultai colors, so it seems unlikely. Okay, no, just play your removal. It's okay. And we also don't have a Snakeskin Veil to hold up. Okay. That might have been a little greedy. I was probably supposed to kill the Surak while the shields were down. Okay, why are they staring at my board? If you have removal, just use it. You're way far ahead. Oh, okay. Heritage Reclamation, sure. Pretty good. Did they draw removal? Fight spell, bite spell, doesn't matter. I guess a fight spell doesn't work. It has to be... Oh, pass the turn, you say? Well, okay. That's nice. So we could go Roar. We could also go Sultai Monument into Keisha Skimmer, and that plays around the board wipe. Or, sorry, it plays around a counterspell. I don't hate that. It also gives me like gives me my black mana for Lotus Light Dancers, which is a good way that I can come back into the game. Yeah, let's go Sultai Monument here. Grab a swamp. Play the swamp. Play the Quichela Skimmer. Alright. Not bad. No attacks. We're still just holding up our defenses. They're going to destroy that, sure. Destroys creature with flying only. I still have another synchronized charge in the deck that I can get with the Lotus Light Dancers, which is nice. So I could play Lotus Light Dancers, get the thing, and put 2 counters on it with the Temur Tani back, but again, that leaves us in the same position we were in last time, where we just die to a removal spell. I think it depends. Depends what the opponent does here. Caustic Exhale. Is it really that hard? Come on. Okay, you win. Good job. It's okay. All right, on to the next. All right, we're playing against Bronze, and we won the die roll, and our hand looks pretty good, so we'll keep. No turn 2 play, but we have a couple of draw steps, mainly because we have this Unending Whisper, which is nice. We have a Champion of Doosan, which hopefully we can back up with Snakeskin Veil as we knockout maneuver something. Opponent has also taken a mulligan, which is good. So yeah, we'll start with a card draw. Okay, that's not really a 2-drop, but it's a 2-mana play at least. Okay, Scoured Barrens. All right, unfortunate. You have to pass the turn. Okay, Botanist, that's very, very bad. Okay, there's another Forest, so we go Champion of Doosan, but then they untap and they Piercing Exhale and they win the game. Okay, we're not blocking because we need to keep this thing alive. Okay, they kept whatever they liked on top. All right, there's an Abzan Devotee. Oh, Lotus Light Dancers. Okay, so seems pretty clear to me. Go knockout maneuver here. Kill that. I get to attack for free. I get to hold up Snakeskin Veil for the rest of the game. And then hopefully a 5/3 Trampler is just good enough. We also have Piercing Exhale on the following turn. If we find a swamp, we can go Lotus Light Dancers. Okay, Sagu Pummeler. That's a great Piercing Exhale target. Okay, go to my turn. Ooh, Temur Tani back's nice too. So, we could... Actually, like this. Let's attack, see if they block. If they block, we'll Piercing Exhale. Okay. I guess that wasn't too difficult there. Unfortunately, we cannot Temur Tani back, but that is okay. Okay, so next turn... Ooh, Dragonstorm Globe, sure. Well, that means they're not Sagu pummeling their Abzan Devotee. Oh, they're not blocking, so they're attacking. Makes sense. Go to my turn. There's a swamp. There's a swamp. So let's hit them for 5. I get to play Lotus Light Dancers. Get a couple of things in the yard. So we'll get the Goldkeeper. We'll get the Agent. And we'll get one of the synchronized charges into the bin. And then pass the turn. We're holding up Snakeskin Veil. Man, Lotus Light Dancer is a very excellent card here. And then it just seems like they're kind of screwed. I mean, what's the worst thing they could do here? Try to kill one of my creatures. I have Snakeskin Veil. If they go Sagu Pummeler on this, they turn it into a 4/3, which does not... Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, they might just be dead here, actually, because... Oh, that's nice, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's just continue to hold up the... Are they just dead? They take 4. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, so we do this. And then we smack them. They're going to take 3 plus... Wait, hold on. They take 4 plus 3, and they're dead. Yep. All right. Lotus Light Dancer is very, very strong. Our removal lined up very well. We were always able to hold Snakeskin Veil. All right, moving on to the next game. All right, we're playing against Dillygaff, and we won the die roll. I think our hand's okay enough to keep. We have all our colors. Rakshasa's Bargain can hopefully just find good cards, put some good cards in the bin. And we have Unending Whisper to draw. Synchronized Charge eventually will be good. So, yeah, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No problem. We'll go Swiftwater Cliffs. Turn 1 Mardu Devotee. That's, again, scary. But hopefully we'll be okay. They're thinking hard on this Scry. So we have to assume they're going to play Mountain into Shock Brigade next turn. That's just pretty obvious from these decks. Because that's what I want to be doing. I want to go turn 1. Are you kidding me? If I could have every draft go turn 1 Mardu Devotee, turn 2 Shock Brigade, turn 3... Okay, ooh, a 2-drop. All right, let's play the Keishla Skimmer. Got a little distracted there, thinking about my ideal curve outs in Mardu decks. Oh, no, we can't do the synchronized charge thing. That's unfortunate, but that's all right. We'll go Unending Whisper first, or yeah, let's go Unending Whisper. Okay, Dragonbrood's Relic's not bad. Okay, so we'll go for a Swamp, synchronized charge here. And then just hopefully they don't have a removal spell for the Keishla Skimmer. Okay, perfect. It's just Fortress King Guard. That does not matter. Lotus Light Dancers is also fine. 1, 2, 3. So I could... Oh, they're stuck on 2 lands. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing a lot more damage than they are. For sure. I could go Rakshasa's Bargain first. I feel like that's better. Let's just pay the full cost. Wow. That's a lot of lands. All right, let's just grab a forest and an island, I guess. And then we'll do this. And... given where we're at right now, do I just want to synchronize charge this out of range? And also draw a card. Yeah, I've convinced myself. So yeah, we'll harmonize here. Unfortunately, we can't attack. We get to draw a card, though. So we get extraordinarily punished by Static Snare. So hopefully they... Or Stormplane Detainment. Oh god. Okay. It's just a Quarry Mountain Stalwart. That's totally fine. Not even a big deal. Ooh, Roar of Endless Song. So we have our choices now. Very interesting. So I think... How do we lose? Right? How do we lose this game? Well, let's see. We always attack, I think. They can't pump the team. So they're hitting me for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can imagine like 9, 10 damage. The worst case scenario is if they untap, draw land, play War Effort. If they play War Effort, then they're hitting me for 2, 4, 7, 9, 11. Not enough? Not enough to kill me? War of Endless Song is great and all. I think, yeah, Lotus Light is also the lifelinking body. Yeah, let's just go Lotus Light Dancers. Okay, let's see. We could put another synchronized charge in there. That seems strong. We could also put a Champion of Doosan in there, but I already have a flyer, so that's a little less important. I guess we'll get the Goalkeeper, and then we'll get the Agent, and we'll get the other synchronized charge. Okay, and now Lotus Light Dancers is holding back the world. They're going to need like 2 hard removal spells in order to even think about doing enough damage to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't quite kill them. If they deal with Lotus Light Dancers, we cannot quite kill them with the Keishla Skimmer, which is a little unfortunate. And their board's pretty wide. So we'll see. Okay, Mardu Devotee. Let's see what they scry. I imagine, okay, one top, one bottom, and then one more spell that they have access to. They need to kill something. Oh boy. Oh, is that a game loss? Is that a game loss right there? Not quite. Oh boy. Oh, it's real strong. Okay, Snakeskin Veil. Can we kill them? Always the question to ask. I think we are like so extraordinarily close here. Shoot. Okay, let's play a land. Oh, wait, no, they're at 12. Never mind. I thought they were at 10 still. Right, because they gained 2 life off the Cory. Wow, I think we just lose. I think we're just dead, actually. So I can't give any life link. I can't give vigilance. Well, I can give vigilance, but that requires like 5 mana. If we block, okay, so if we play Roar of Endless Song and then we block the Cory Mountain plus like the Bearer of Glory, we take 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they have a land or a removal spell, the game is basically over, but we have to play to our outs. And yeah, there's no way we can just like shove 6 extra points of damage at them. I mean, if we could do all the things, if we could go like Synchronized Charge plus Agent plus Goldkeeper, but we just don't have the amount of mana for that. So I'm pretty sure the play here is to go Roar of Endless Song and pray. No attacks and pray. Land kills us. Double spell kills us. Single removal spell does not kill us. Oh my god. Single removal. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna win. That's crazy. Snakeskin Veil. Oh, I'm so lucky. Oh, this is great. No, don't do that. Oh, it's over. Shoot. Okay. Ah, it was so close. So close. It's okay. It's okay. We fought hard. Oh, the double spell. Shoot. All right. Well, that was unfortunate. The fact that they were able to kill the Lotus Light Dancers was pretty brutal. All right. Well, we got a solid 4-2 or 4-3 record. Nothing crazy. I think the deck was fine. The Roar of Endless Song might have been a little bit of a not the best splash. Maybe we could have just gone for like the Dispelling Exhale instead. I think could have been a lot better. And just forgone the whole, Swiftwater Cliffs Mountain Dragonbrood's Relic way to do it. I mean, it's a powerful card, but the deck was very synergistic. Lotus Light Dancers was very, very impressive. It's essentially like a 5-mana 3. In this deck, it was like a 5-mana 3/6 lifelinker that draws you 3 cards. And that's obviously really powerful. And, opponents, if they did not have the coordinated charge to deal with the Lotus Light Dancers, we very much win that game, I think. So yeah, I think the deck was pretty sweet. I definitely could have probably won another one of the games I lost. I think just I took some greedy lines as opposed to maybe just taking a safer route. So I can definitely see a couple of those games playing out a little bit differently. But I think the deck was a lot of fun, very powerful, and I'm overall satisfied with the record. So thanks for watching.